What is up, everybody? Welcome to the Jack Tosh final game of the night. I'm Christian McQuaid, and to my right is Luca DeSanto.
Hello, everybody. Today's matchup is between Timothy Christian and Lyons Township. This will be an exciting matchup here. Lyons Township looking real good this season.
Lyons Township led by Nick Polonowski, averaging 13 points a game, and Jackson Diego averaging 12 points per game. One thing to note about this team is Tavari Johnson committed to Akron last year, so he's a big guy that they're missing in the tournament this year. And then Timothy Christian losing Ben Vanderwall, an amazing center who's committed to Furman. He's getting a few minutes there this year, playing pretty well. Anyways, Kyle Steiner averages 12 points a game for this team. Alex Kaiser averaging 8 points and 7 boards. For this one, it should be a good game. Timothy Christian won by about 20 points last night against Alfonso Stagg. LT, I'm not sure how much they won by, but I'm pretty sure they won pretty big.
Yeah, absolutely. LT looking very good this year. Strong record. Their Tosh record actually is 25-12. So every time showing up to the Jack Tosh tournament, they've been incredible. We're going to step aside here for a second as they introduce the starters for the team.
Tipping off tonight for LT, Graham Smith, 15 in blue. Tipping off for Timothy tonight, number 45, Thon Bill. Thon Bill's a junior. Graham Smith, on the other hand, is a senior. Graham Smith is actually committed to Harvard for football. Little fun fact about him.
Yeah, Graham Smith, great football player, but also a great basketball player, as we see.
Deep three from Nick Polonowski, no good. LT really moving the ball quick here. Swings it to the corner. Jumper. No good. Thon Bill will grab the board. Bring it over. TC moving the ball around the horn. Tried to get down to Thon Bill. Gets tipped away by Graham Smith. This Timothy Christian team is very young compared to this very old LT team. LT comes out of a very big school. Timothy, on the other hand, very small school. So we'll see how these two match up as Kaiser goes up for the layup. Or that's Ryan McKenzie, actually. That's my fault. He goes up for the layup. Can't get it to go, but he'll go to the line for 2.
And Christian, you were just mentioning how big and small these schools are. Lyons is also a very big team, a tall team. If you look at their bench right now, they are a big team. Timothy Christian, bit on the shorter side, also on the younger side as well. But we will see what they are able to do with that, and if Lyons can use that to their advantage, that height difference and that age difference.
There's a travel, number 14, Connor Carroll. So far, Timothy forcing some turnovers on LT. Good start if you're Timothy. The only thing you could have done better is hit those free throws. Thon Bill's going to move the ball down. Kaiser will catch it.
Yeah, Timothy
That's
definitely.
rival.
Timothy definitely showing that they're aggressive right out of the gate.
Thrible kicks to the corner, 3-ball. It's good! Timothy takes the lead. Alex Kaiser, the junior forward. Nick Polanowski for 3. Can't get it to go. Graham Smith on the board. And there we go. No more time. Kyle Steiner rips the ball away.
Great
it's
energy.
Kaiser for 3. No good.
Yeah, great energy coming from Timothy Christian already.
Almost got that one to go. Boy, would that have been a big 3. There goes Jackson Diego, coast to coast for the easy layup. Steiner down the floor. Drives, kicks to Thon Bill. Thon Bill's going to let one go from 3. Front rim. Wow, look at Diego run the floor quick. LT misses a wide open layup, and here come the spot. Graham Smith is down on the floor. Looks like he is in massive pain. Not sure what happened there, Luca. Did you seem to catch that?
I didn't see, but it sounds like people saw something else, including an elbow to the side of the head. Looks like they're going to take him out of the game. No, I think they will actually keep him in. Seems to be okay. No call there, so it will continue on.
Hopefully Graham Smith is all right. Seems to be okay now, but hoping for the best.
Seemed a bit shaken up there, but he's already back up and running. As see a steal here and a slammed home by Nicholas Polanowski. Great steal, coast to coast. Wow.
Thon Bill tries forcing an awful shot, and here comes the Lyons. Down the floor, kicks to Polanowski to Diego. Seems like Graham Smith getting hurt fired up his team even more as LT
Absolutely.
definitely seems to be trying to get revenge, as most would say, on Timothy. Here's a 3 from Polanowski, contested. It doesn't matter. Nicholas Polanowski will bury that one, and that will force Timothy Christian to use the first timeout. LT fans loving it so far.
Early timeout called there by Timothy Christian. Scores 7-3. 5 minutes, or 3 minutes into the first quarter. We will step aside for now till the end of this timeout called by TC.
We're back after the short break. LT up 4 on the Trojans. Big turn of events so far as Timothy Christian came out up 3-0. Ever since then, it's been all LT.
Yeah, Lyons already showing their size advantage against Timothy Christian. We saw Polanowski hammer it down off a steal, and here they go again.
And it's picked off by Kaiser. Excuse me, Steiner. Steiner to Kaiser. Kaiser back to Steiner. They're just moving the ball around the perimeter. Steiner back to McKenzie. McKenzie to Kaiser. Or Steiner, excuse me. Steiner puts it up. No good. Rebounded by Steiner, though. Kaiser is getting clamped right now by number 14 in blue. There's a layup for your Trojans. Kyle Steiner. And the bench is going crazy. Big home crowd here tonight. There's a bucket from, guess who? Nicholas Polanowski.
Yeah, you were talking about turnout here. Timothy Christian, obviously, in Elmhurst. So lots of people coming out to support the team today, as they are now down by 4.
Playing LT close so far. Very surprised with how well they've been playing. There's a 3 from Kaiser, the deadly shooter! Let's go, Alex Kaiser for 3. LT draws a foul. That's number 14, Connor Carroll, going to the line for 2.
I think a lot of us came in thinking that right out the gate, Lyons would just pull ahead. But that is not the case. Timothy still staying competitive, still staying in this game. Obviously, it's very early, but we are seeing a great showing from them thus far.
Time for the subs to come in for Timothy. They're really going small now if they pull Thon Bill. Kaiser is now their big. Really going small. But I wouldn't worry. Timothy's playing a great game so far. Just got to keep doing what they've been doing. Shots up. It's good. 11-8. Still a 1-possession game. Definitely not out of reach. It's actually only a... never mind. It is only... For the tie! No good. That was a very deep 3. Here come the Lions. Niego lays it up. Can't get it to go. And it's going to be very hard for Timothy to get boards against this LT team with not having Thon Bill in. Thon Bill is the only size this Timothy team has.
Looks like the kid on Timothy Christian who took a tumble, Luke Romano, already might have an injury right now. If you see there's a brace around his, not a brace, his leg is wrapped in a sleeve right now.
This next possession for Timothy Christian is a very big one. 5-point game. Trojans breaking the press. Still got to get past half. They do. Moving the ball around. Swings it. Drives, kicks. 3. Gets deflected. That one has no shot at the rim. Lions take over. Polinaski drives. Went for the dunk. Missed it. That's Timothy Ball. Graham Smith, number 15, is back into the game. Checks in for number 11, Matthew DeSimone.
Man, Polanowski is already showing out right now. Just driving to the rim over and over and over.
Timothy has to check in Thon Bill, and they do so. Only size they have. He is going to have to play some big minutes tonight. Here come the Trojans breaking the press. Running out of time. They got to get it across. They get it to Kaiser. Kaiser thought about a 3. There's a deep 3. Brick off the backboard. You got to get a better look there if you're TC. Cannot force deep shots unless they are wide open.
Yeah, Lyons has been able to just kind of rush the playmaking here by Timothy. Tell kind of how they're kind of shaping their offense right now. So that's taking lower IQ shots, shots that are extremely contested, far away, and are almost impossible.
It's perfectly said by Luca DeSanto. He's breaking down exactly what's going on right now. And just like he said, another forced shot. Rushing their offenses. There's a steal for Thon Bill. Great defense. They're going to get on the ball. Jump ball. That is going LT's way. Actually, no, it is going Timothy's way. Timothy Ball. They got to get 14 back in. Ryan McKenzie, and they do so. They will check out number 30, Kostas Skokos. Had to get McKenzie a break, and they do. Sophomore guard having a nice impact on this game so far. No points, but 2 steals, few boards. Got to get the ball cast court. They do. Kaiser has been in all game. Tried to get to Thon Bill, but it's tipped away by guess who? Polanowski. And here comes the Lions. It's blocked by Steiner, but they're going to get him for a foul. Looks pretty clean to me, but refs obviously didn't think so.
Not too many questionable calls yet. I do think that one was a bit questionable, but thus far, pretty fair calls.
First one's up. Good. Lions extending the lead to 6 now. Timothy on a little bit of a scoring drought. You really got to get Thon Bill going if they want a shot in this game. Lions just have so much more size. Timothy's been playing small ball all game. They can't not because they're a very tiny team, but so far I'd say they've been executing pretty well, actually. Against a very tough LT team that destroyed our own York team here at home by about 20 or 30 points. So pretty strong showing from Timothy so far. Got to get the ball to Kaiser for 3, too. It's a big weapon right there. TC swinging the ball around. Kaiser coming off a screen. He's open. A little too deep to pop it, so he doesn't. Back to Bill. Bill swinging it around. TC looks like they might just take the rest of this time off the clock to find the best shot possible. There's a foul, number 4, Lewis Kaminsky. TC to inbound it. Looking for Kaiser. Was down low, decided not to shoot it. Polanowski on Kaiser. That's the matchup of the night, folks, right there. 2 of the best players on this court facing each other. Here's a screen. Looking for Bill. Just a really bad pass. Forced it. Here comes LT. Thon Bill with a great block. And that is going to end the quarter. Thon Bill saved a basket there. That is what you need to stop this very good LT team. So, Luca, what has Timothy done to hang in this game right now instead of letting LT pull away?
Well, Timothy came in as the underdog, absolutely. Not a lot of people expected them to pull away, to let Lyons pull away in a dramatic fashion. But they have been able to play great defense on them and just kind of shock all of us. So it's the end of the first quarter here. We will be right back after this quick break.
Welcome back to some Jack Tosh basketball. LT will take the ball out. Lions dominant force in this one so far. Moving the ball around, looking for Polanowski, of course, down low. Here's a 3 from Polanowski, no good. Ooh, got the board after. That's an easy lay for Graham Smith, the football player committed to Yale. Not Harvard. I got mixed up earlier.
Two great Ivy League schools.
Very smart kid and talented. 2 sports, football and basketball. Trojans moving the ball around the floor. Desperately could use a basket here. LT plays their famous pack line defense. That's what you saw there. Stuck their feet out to stop the ball. Trojans really need a basket here. Get it down to Thon Bill. Thon Bill back out to the top. Swinging the ball, moving it around. Gets a cross-court pass. Thon Bill on the roll. Puts it up, no good. That was a perfect opportunity for LT to get a basket. If you're Thon Bill there, you just got to take your time and put that one in. Thon Bill with great defense down low. That's an easy lay for LT. Wow, is LT playing good tonight on that?
Yeah, LT's coming back in a different fashion from the break, from after the break. 3 off the mark there.
That is Timothy's best shooter on a miss there. That's all right, though. He'll get going. There's a steal. Great defense there from number 10, Kyle Steiner, the great point guard who's going to bring it up. Goes to the rim, gets blocked by Graham Smith. TC will remain with the ball. TC on a little bit of a scoring drought. They actually haven't scored since the 3-minute mark last quarter. Really could use some buckets.
Yeah, when you're the underdog team like this coming into the game, you can't go on scoring droughts like this knowing that your opponent, Lyons, the favored team, can pull ahead, and you know they can.
Just moving the ball around, gets it to Steiner, who puts it up. He gets fouled. You're TC here. You cannot let this game get away from you. You got to hang in there. It's going to take making hard shots, but got to hang in here. Moving the ball around. Steiner's going to get a screen. Doesn't use it. He slips it instead. Great lay. Kyle Steiner. He's the main bright spot of this team right now. It seems like he's the only one playing with hope for TC. Hopefully he can get his teammates back into this one.
Yeah, it's great to see whenever a point guard goes all the way to the rack. Showing great athleticism.
Yeah, what happened there is Thon Bill set a screen, so they thought he would use it. Instead, the point guard faked the screen, went to the lane. They went free lane bucket. That's what happened there. There's a 3 from LT. Got it to go. 12-point lead now. Number 4, Louis Kaminsky. Here's Kaiser in the corner. Thought about the 3. Didn't take it. Swing the ball. Still moving it. Kaiser for 3. Their best shooter. No good. That one looked like it was online. Here comes LT. Graham Smith, just some great ball movement. Back to Kaminsky to the top of the key. Thon Bill, great defense, but not enough for Graham Smith. Wow. Just like that, it's a 14-point lead.
I feel like Timothy Christian needs to give the ball to Thon Bill more. He's been wide open under the rim, and he's your biggest guy, not just on your team, but on the court, and he can use that to his advantage. Getting above defenders below the rim.
Yeah, Timothy's hanging in here, and I wouldn't say that the lead would really show how close this game really is, because as we saw in the last game, Palatine was up 21 on Yorkville at one point. Yorkville eventually cut it to 10, and then 7 with 5 minutes left, and then they just didn't get calls and stuff didn't go their way. But I could totally see Timothy getting back in this one if they play the right cards they have. I'd say they definitely got to get the ball to Thon Bill. They're going to have to hit some tough shots, but I think it's definitely doable for them to get back into this one.
Absolutely. And we'll see what Timothy's head coach, Scott Palliser, will come up with over this quick break.
Lyons Township, one of the more talented teams in this tournament. So I wouldn't count that Timothy's not a bad team at all just because they're down this much. They're not bad at all. LT is just really, really good, as they have their enrollment program is 4,020 students.
Wow.
TC's enrollment program is 361.
Yep.
Compare those numbers.
I think it's incredible, and I think that shows how much talent Timothy has for such a small school going up against this massive 8A school, one of the biggest schools in the state, and they are still holding afloat as best they can.
Playing some good defense right now. Drives. Kicks to the corner to Kaminsky. Kaminsky to 11. 11 to 3. No good. It's off the mark. Oh, my goodness. You got to pull that board down if you're Timothy. Lions will keep possession. If you didn't know, Timothy's Jack Tosh record last year, 0-4. They've already beat that this year, going 1-0. Hopefully we'll see if they can hold on here, make it 2-0. Shots up, got it to go. That would be number 40, Brady Chambers. Here, kicks to the corner, poked away by guess who? Graham Smith. Going coast to coast, puts it up, got it to go. Now an 18-point lead. This is what happens when you have a guy like Thon Bill on the bench, your only size on the team. It can really hurt you.
Yeah,
Kaiser.
I don't even know if this would be considered their small ball lineup. This is how undersized this team is.
Well said. Kaiser in the corner, open for three. Still not going to give it to him. Now they will. Kick it back to Steiner. Driving the middle. Thought about putting it up, and guess what? It's another turnover. Many turnovers for this Timothy team. And that was just kind of a broken play. Kaminsky thought about it. Working the ball around to guess who? Graham Smith. Smith puts it up. It's too easy for him. He's up to 8 points. That's another Timothy timeout. 20-point lead for LT. They'll take a break, so will we. Welcome back to the Jack Tosh tournament. I'm Christian McQuaid, and to my right is Luca DeSanto.
And we are already seeing a great first half from Lyons Township. Score 30-10. Lyons up by 20 with just under 3 minutes left here in the first half.
Just as most would assume, score just to be like this. Timothy put a great first quarter, but since then it's been all LT. Timothy swinging the ball around, top of the key. Wants a screen from Thon Bill. They don't use it though. Steiner goes to the middle, puts it up, no good. And that's another empty possession for TC. Polanowski kicks to the corner. 3-ball is no good, but Graham Smith, the big man, was there for the putback. Called a foul on him. That is his first foul of the game. Graham Smith, the big difference in this one. Plays very physical.
Full court press here by Lyons, even though they're up by 20.
Yeah, a little intense. Famous pack line defense press that they always run throughout their whole program. Here goes Polanowski. Kicks it. Kaminsky. Back to Polanowski. Wide open three. I had no doubt in my mind he would miss that one. Wide open.
Just for reference right now, every player on Timothy Christian on the court right now has 0 points except for
Kyle Steiner, the point guard.
Kyle Steiner. No one, just about no one, has 0 points right now in the Lyons lineup.
Polanowski, another 3-ball. This one's just getting out of hand. Timothy just throwing awful cross-court passes in the air that will be picked off any time against a team like Lyons Township. Gets fouled, he'll go up to the line for 2. What a blowout so far. Timothy just doesn't have any size. Not being very smart with the ball in the first half. Just lacking experience. And they have had a tough year overall. It really hurts when you lose your star, Ben Vanderwall. But see if Timothy will play some pride here. Still got a whole second half to go. Second free throw is up and it is no good. Timothy is 0 for 4 from the charity strike in the first half.
And that's just something you can't allow.
Great steal there. Here come the Trojans. Here comes Steiner down the floor. Kicks it to the middle. And that was almost picked off for the 5th time in this one. Can't keep throwing those cross-court passes in the air against a quick LT team like this. LT swinging the ball, almost had a corner three, didn't take it. Polanowski had a wide open man down low, threw it through his legs instead. Timothy Christian really struggling, but we'll see what they can do in the second half. Maybe they'll make some coaching adjustments. You'll never know. Doesn't mean they'll win, but it means they'll play them a little closer maybe.
38-10 right now, nearing the end of the first half.
Still cannot believe they are pressing. Up 28, and they are pressing.
That's just showing the commitment that this Lions team is showing. They're not going to back down. And, I mean, they're not at all tired after pulling ahead by 28.
I mean, what a strong start this game was for Timothy, as they were up 7-0 at one point. They've only scored 3 points since then.
Yeah. If you rewind it a bit, me and Christian here were very confident that Timothy could come back from this loss. Now it might be over. Score 38-10 at half. We will be back after this break.
Welcome back, fans, to the Timothy versus LT game. Right now, a little score update on York versus Bolingbrook. Bolingbrook coming into the tournament as the number 3 seed. Very good squad. York's only down by 3 right now. In the first quarter, 48 seconds left. AJ Levine and Kyle Waltz doing most of the scoring for them.
We have seen a great first half here from Lyons.
Couldn't say the same about Timothy, sadly.
Yeah, you can't only score 10 points in one half. I think that the size range. I think that the difference in size between these two teams is what's really having TC struggle right now. As the teams go back into the huddle, we will be back for the second half.
Actually, I have one fact to say. Before the second half, LT has 4,020 students. TC has 361. That's all I want you guys to think about.
Yeah.
Before the start of the second half. So we'll see you after the break. All right, go on. Welcome back to the Timothy Christian versus LT game. Timothy will start with the ball here. See if they made some coaching adjustments. Everyone in this gym cheered for TC, except for the LT people, obviously, but a nice TC crowd showing out tonight.
Timothy Christian, obviously, in Elmhurst, where this tournament is happening, so it is very convenient for them to show up.
Graham Smith grabs the rebound. Free ball, no good. Here comes Steiner. Kaiser wide open in the court for 3, didn't even look at him. Steiner takes it himself, kicks it out to the perimeter. TC moving the ball around the horn. Gets to Bill to Kaiser. Back to Steiner. McKenzie, good move, gets to the rim, puts it up. No good, off the front rim. Number 12 is there for the board, misses the wide open layup. LT ball. Here they come down the floor, puts it up. No good. Graham Smith there for the rebound. Saves it. Great athleticism. Wow. Polanowski down to the corner, swings it around to Kaminsky. Back to Polanowski. Picked off by Bill, and here come the Trojans. Kicks it to Kaiser. Kaiser to Trey. It's good! Oh! You cannot leave Kaiser open from 3. That is his 3rd triple of the game.
Could this be a run for TC? I don't know.
25-point game now. There's a 3 ball. No good. Oh, my goodness. That was a clean block. Come on now. Just kidding.
Come on.
See what happens here for LT.
Christian, could you give us a quick update here on the York game?
York is down by 2 right now to the very good Bolingbrook team. I actually had the opportunity to announce them yesterday as they rolled over Highland Park.
Yeah, I wouldn't count Bolingbrook out to win it all.
Yes, they're a very good team, but York is putting up a great fight so far. Here's a 3-pointer, now drive kick, Levine. AJ Levine with a bucket to tie the game, 21-21. Make sure to check that basket out, or make sure to check out that game on York Sports Network, but please stay tuned because Timothy Christian's got a little bit of momentum here. As Steiner will kick down low, good move by 12.
Good pump fake, but a trap, dang.
No way they call it a travel. Well, I don't know about that one, but I think that was a good move from Kyle Steiner. York now takes the lead on a layup from Simon Redford. So York is now ahead of the number 3 seed, Bolingbrook. There's a 3-pointer from guess who?
I don't
Jackson
know who.
Niego.
Oh, yes. I think we just talked about how Bolingbrook is the 3rd seed and York is putting up a great fight against them. I think that's just the advantage of having the Jack Tosh tournament here at York High School in Elmhurst. Great fan base here, and we're seeing a great fan base here from Timothy Christian as another bucket is scored by them.
You love to see the fans supporting them, even though they're down by this much. Many of the kids from Timothy still haven't left yet, just hanging in here supporting their team. You love to see it.
Yeah, I do think it's cool. I mean, the Lyons crowd behind us has been much more quiet and less vocal than Timothy Christian, even though they're up by a very large amount.
Yeah, for sure. Good point. Here's Jackson Diego at the top of the key. 3 from Polanowski, their star. No good. Rebound by Thon Bill, and here come the Trojans.
And Polanowski is just so fun to watch. He can drive, he has tremendous athleticism, but he's also lethal from mid-range and 3-point land. He's a great all-around player and a great defender on the other end of the court, too.
Yeah, Nick Polanowski, very fun player to watch. Probably will make the all-team in the West Suburban Conference, same conference as York. Definitely will make all-first team, in my opinion. You should have seen, if you were tuned in, you would have seen the nice dunk he had early, and there's a lay for McKenzie. Couldn't get it to go, but great move. Here comes LT down the floor, kicks it down low, and that should be an easy layup as they get the roll. But here come the Trojans down the court. Steiner moves the ball around. Nice to see that LT still isn't pressing. Here comes Kaiser to the rim, gets fouled. He'll go to the line for 2. Kaiser, in my opinion, the best player on this Timothy team. Or Kyle Steiner, another great player on this Timothy team. York still holding their ground against Bolingbrook as they are up by 3 now. Great showing from them.
Change is made here by Lyons. They have subbed in Louis Kaminsky.
Kaiser, the free throw, no good. We'll get back on defense as Thon Bill gets to the paint. Polanowski kicks to Lewis. Lewis to Niego. Niego a deep 3. Wow. Bang! Jackson Niego gets his points up to 8. Great performance from him tonight. Feels like him and Polanowski and Graham Smith have had their fingerprints all over this one.
Absolutely, absolutely.
Here comes Timothy down the floor. Drives to the rim. Kicks it to the corner. Here comes McKenzie, the sophomore guard. Kicks to Steiner. Steiner to McKenzie. McKenzie a tray. It's good. Ryan McKenzie for 3.
Cutting down the lead to 29 now.
Here's a corner 3 from Polanowski. Polanowski's cooled off here in the 3rd quarter a little bit.
Thankfully, Polanowski cooling down will not affect
And there's
the
a
score.
steal from Graham Smith, and here come the Trojans. Kicks it, Steiner. Steiner finds Kaiser. He fakes it to him, actually. Tricked me, too. And there is a steal from Jackson Diego, who's going to go coast to coast and get blocked. But number 22, Carter Reed, is there for the putback. Here come the Trojans back down the court, down by 31.
Trojans really trying to narrow down that lead. They are now down by 31. I think it's safe to say that this game is iced already.
And here's a great pass from Diego. Graham Smith goes coast to coast. And what do they have here? Just a block? Yeah, that's going to be a blocking foul on Kaiser.
I don't think there's a running clock in this game, actually. There's no running clock. That is confusing.
Interesting. I think there should be a running clock because they're up by 30 plus. Tosh rules state if a team is down 30 points plus, there should be a running clock, but seems to be as the score table doesn't understand. Bolingbrook is now tied with York. They bring the ball down the floor.
Changes made by Lyons right now.
Second free throw from Smith doesn't go. Thon-Bill grabs his 7th or 8th rebound of the game.
Man, they need to put the ball in Thon-Bill's hands much more. Like I was saying earlier,
they could run like some like screen and roll, slipping screens action. Like if they had Thon-Bill going, I feel like this game would be a whole different story.
Absolutely. They're not using all of his talent right now when he's under the rim, setting screens as well, which we have seen him doing.
See, there's another board for Thon-Bill. That's his 9th board of the game. Very skilled big. Timothy just seems not to be playing his cards. As Steiner goes to the rim, puts it up, got it to go. Kyle Steiner. One of the bright spots for Timothy tonight has definitely been Kyle Steiner. See, he's made some great takes to the rim as an undersized guard, especially against this Timothy Christian basketball squad. And there's another layup for Timothy Christian.
Yeah, I mean, look at this again. Look at the height difference. If you look right now, everyone on TC, they look like 5th graders next to this Lions team right now.
Here come the Lions down the floor.
I want to speak since I look like a 5th grader next to everyone.
That's going to be a foul on Timothy Christian. Carter Reed will go to the line for a pair. Timothy Christian still holding their ground. It said that they've had a much better second half already doubling as many points as they had in the first half, which is also a good sign. Right now they're just playing for pride, and they're not out of the Constellation tournament yet because this is only their first loss, so I could totally see this team making a run in the Constellation tournament.
Absolutely.
That's what the second round is all about. 2 teams that win. It's which one is the real deal for the winner's bracket, and tonight we obviously found out it's LT, but that doesn't mean Timothy is not real deal. It just means they're not real deal for the winner's bracket.
Yeah. LT, a very, very tough team. Again, 4,000 students enrolled, while Timothy Christian has 300 students enrolled in their school.
Here come the Lions. Down 30, up 32. And there's another layup missed. Kicks to Lewis. Lewis for 3. No good. Kaiser grabs the board. And here come the Trojans with 40 seconds left. That is poked away. Lewis will retain possession for his Lions. Kicks to the middle. Easy layup. And they're going to call a charge. One of the bright spots in this Timothy team tonight has been taking charges, as that is the 3rd charge of the game.
Absolutely. That's one of the best ways to keep your team in the game, by drawing charges, drawing easy fouls, forcing turnovers.
Luca, what is your thoughts on this LT basketball team this year? Do you think they'll finish really high in the West Suburban Conference rankings?
You know, I definitely do. Of course, this isn't. This game right here isn't quite the measure of how good of a team is. No offense, Timothy Christian, or no disrespect, but you're going up against a lot of other teams. So I definitely do see them making it far. I don't know about going all the way, becoming champion of Jack Tosh. Can we get a scoring update here on the York game?
I think my switcher, Connor Choi, is ahead of me. But right now, I have the York score 27-26. Not anymore after Bolingbrook just hit a 3. So obviously, Connor Choi is ahead of me. But this York team is playing a much better Bolingbrook team, one of the better teams in this tournament. So here goes LT, full court shot, no good. And we'll go to the 4th quarter. LT 53, Timothy 22. We'll see you after the break. Welcome back, everybody. We got ourselves a little bit of a blowout, but
A little bit.
I wouldn't count Timothy out yet.
All right.
They're playing for pride still, so that's all that matters, just giving their best effort. All coaches love effort. Sometimes you might not get the results you want, but true life lesson, effort means more than results. And we'll see if Timothy will keep giving as much effort as they have in the second half. There's a layup for LT, easy basket. Here come the Trojans. They drive, easy post up, got it to go! Number 30, Kostas Skokos off the bench.
Yeah, he's their sixth man. That is the first piece of action we're seeing from the guard already.
LT moving the ball around, finds a wide open big down low, and that is an easy basket for them, as they have not missed many shots in the paint tonight. Here's Timothy moving the ball, Skokos for 3! Count that three-point ball! 27-57.
Cutting down that lead to 30 now. Some substitutions will be made. TC has all of their bench in, as well as Lyons. So TC basically conceding here, as you can see. And
LT swinging the ball around.
And there will be a running clock this quarter.
There is another paint basket for LT, and it'll be an and one.
6.5 minutes left in this game. Score 27-59. Lions leads. Again, I'm just shocked. The TC crowd here tonight is very, very electric still. I think they have comprehended that they have lost the game and all hope is lost as well, but they are still showing pride for their team.
Yeah, well said. Timothy fans are really into it still, even though they're down. You know, it's not the worst thing when everyone on your bench gets to play, though. Good for the team, get everyone's confidence up. That usually doesn't play as many minutes in the close games, so not the worst if you're Timothy. Especially get to get those young guys experience. This Timothy team is very junior heavy, only one underclassman, that'll be the sophomore, who plays a lot, Ryan McKenzie, who's actually had a pretty nice game. Timothy going coast to coast, and that'll be number 3, Alex Martins, who misses a layup. He'll go to the line for a pair. Timothy is 0 for 6 from the line tonight. So that's just one thing to take into picture. Gotta shoot better from the charity strike.
I believe they went 0 for 4 in the first half, and they missed one right there.
0 for 5 now. I have to say, though, Timothy has made a lot more coaching adjustments since halftime, as they have doubled their score, almost tripled it. They need 3 more points to triple their score from the first half. So a lot better than it could have been. What a layup by the bench guard, number 3. He ended up missing it, but just a great move to get to the hole. Caleb Greer reverses the ball, 3-pointer, nope, fakes it, kicks to 20, 20 out of 25. Moving the ball around the perimeter. Oh, he may have traveled there. Don't know if he kept his pivot foot down, but they didn't call it, so not travel. They'll send number 23 to the line for the Trojans. John Tameling, the junior center.
High scoring game for a first quarter already.
Hello, yes, I'm back. Sorry, couldn't hear myself here for a minute. York is down 6 at the break to a very good Bolingbrook team. Another score update. And there we go. First free throw made all day for Timothy. So, not 0 for 8 now. 1 for 8. Not as bad. TC will get ball back. Hopefully they can get to 30 points here, tripling their score from halftime. TC floats it up. Got it to go. Number 3, Alex Martins, the senior guard. Here come the Lions. That's an easy lay for number 25, Tim Valahaus. The bench in the crowd of LT loves it to see their bench guys showing out tonight. All smiles all around this stadium. And here come the Lions once again. Loose ball. Wow. Oh my goodness, what a pass! Oh, he missed the layup. That would have been a hell of a clip if he could get that one to go.
Oh my. See the vertical on number 3, Caleb Greer?
I have to be honest right now. Usually in a blowout, you'd think this gym would be quiet, but it's still electric in here.
It's really not. You'd expect us to be the only people in here, and we have just checked the stream again. There are still 100 of you watching this stream, so we thank you for that. A lot of people showing out, showing their support still.
Really a great day of games. Make sure to stay tuned for the 3rd round of the Tosh tomorrow. We have some amazing games.
It's going to be real fun tomorrow.
Yeah, tomorrow everyone says is the best day of this tournament. Today was really fun, though, too. We're enjoying finishing calling this last game here of the tournament for the night in this gym. TC moving the ball around the horn. Goes to the middle, can't get it to go.
Ball going Lions way. Driving. Wow. Caleb Greer there. Great layup there. Small guard right there. Caleb Greer, junior.
A lot of fans from the York game. It's halftime, so a lot of fans coming in here to support their neighboring high school, Timothy Christian. And there is an and 1 from number 23, John Tamling, the bench center. He's having himself a nice game off the bench.
Clock running down now. 40 seconds and counting.
First one's up, and the only one. All right, he has both of Timothy's only made free throws tonight, 2 of 9 from the charity strike tonight is Timothy. This will be my last game announcing in the Jack Tosh tournament for this year. I am going on vacation, so I will not be able to announce any more games, sadly, but I've enjoyed watching every single game. I'm so thankful for the opportunity to announce every single high school I have. There's a tray ball from number 3, Caleb Greer. This LT team will just not quit.
And neither will Timothy. They fire back.
Neither will Timothy with a buzzer beater from number 20. He gets his first points of the night.
If only it was enough.
Dylan Nelson. And you know what? The environment in this gym is great till the end. Thank you for everyone watching the stream. I am signing out for the last time this year's Jack Tosh. I'm Christian McQuaid.
I'm Luca DeSanto.
Thank you for watching. Have a great night.